What up, what up, what up? Dusty Boaz Henry here. Boaz standing for the believer of the Alpha and the Omega, the Z representing the last letter in the alphabet, therefore it's the Omega. Henry standing for high earning, not rich yet, but I'm still Dusty. We got special guest here tonight. Ladies always first. We got a superstar, young visitor, young sexy young lady over here. Miss Donti is in the house. We really appreciate you being here. You want to say a few words?
It's Donti.
I did say that.
You said Dante.
You did say that.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. Thank you, fellas. Thank you for that. But hello, fellas. Thank you. Always like to be the only lady with testosterone in the room.
Yeah, there's a reason why she's here. We got another new guest here, Mr. Tommy M. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Thank you for being here, young man.
Hi, how you doing, guys? I'm definitely going to look forward to this engaging conversation about whatever topic when it comes up. Definitely glad for the invite. Glad for the invite.
Yeah, glad you're here. And the movie star, Mr. Brad Pitt with chocolate skin and dreads. The superstar KD. Yeah, he's back. Yeah. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
Don't forget to shout out the glasses.
We gonna get to the glasses. We gonna get to the glasses.
No free advertisements on the glasses.
Yeah. We not paying attention to the glasses. They smart. So you don't need a brain anymore because the glasses are smart.
Hey, I can talk through my glasses. I can hear through my glasses. I can see through my glasses.
That's what I meant. They had their own personality.
Yeah. I should give them a name. I should name my glasses. I'm gonna think about it.
What I say?
Here we
I'm
go.
like a 70s name, like like what you call it, like Black Diamond.
I call it Ray. I call it Ray.
Ray.
I just call it Ray.
I'm too young for this. I am way too young for this. So I did a Instagram earlier this morning while on the bike ride. You see what I'm talking about? And I was quoting Philippians 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? And at the very end of this Instagram clip, I said, what in this life is worth pursuing that isn't revolving around being more Christ-like? What y'all think?
Being more Christ-like.
What's worth more pursuing than be more Christ-like?
What outweighs in the pursuit of life of aligning yourself with a glorious afterlife?
I can't even think of anything like that.
What?
We going straight deep, huh? All right.
I mean, that's fine. But can you break it down to the people that are 420 friendly?
So here's what I'm saying. Expectations are always laid out. You meet someone, y'all vibing, y'all talking. Now we got to have the label. Now we got to define this. And you know what? I better be the only one. Because if I'm not the only one, well, I can't be whatever it is. And then once they are the only one, it's kind of like, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. All these expectations that are laid out there to keep this mutual agreement moving forward, a momentum, the connection to remain. Because heaven forbid you do not meet those expectations, then I'm moving on to the next. You see where we going here? Okay. So the question is, outside of aligning yourself with an afterlife that doesn't involve burning,
Okay.
what would you jeopardize that afterlife for in place of? Like today. What would you pursue today that you would risk your eternal afterlife for?
Oh God, come on now, shoot. Nobody gonna do that. Nobody.
Um,
Come on.
no, I
No,
don't think that there's not enough weed on this planet.
that's what I was about to say.
Like,
Nobody.
nah, that's not.
I'll
Nah.
say this. I'll say this. Only for people, for the believers, not people that don't believe. If you want to say something like that, I do believe. But let's say if you don't believe, then they'll probably risk money, relationships, or whatever. Just whatever they can do for better life right now. They'll risk it. Well, they don't care about the afterlife because they don't
Right,
believe it.
right.
So, but for me, I can't say because I do
Hmm.
believe. So I'm like, I don't know. But if I was non-believer, definitely
Money,
money.
fame.
I
I
I
don't
It
know.
think
really,
I just think I think that even though that the believers are, I think that because of all the stuff, like I always say, if you knew you were drinking the Kool-Aid, would you drink it? And people say no, and I go, well, you drink it every day. So I think that we don't know because of the stuff, and I think they
The
are
interference.
believers because there's one day a week, Sunday you go to church because I call them Christian heathens. But I think you go to church and you put on this front this one day a week, and then 6 days a week you
You
show
out there
your
sinning.
ass.
Yeah, you out there
I don't want
sinning.
to
Yeah.
say that, but we get into things that we sacrifice money for stuff, and it's sad because it's only temporary. So for me, I don't really drink the Kool-Aid. I drunk it at one time, but I think as adults, as you grow up, I think you should wing off of that.
Mm.
But I think at this age,
hmm
they're still drinking the Kool-Aid, and it's sad. I see grown-ups all the time with stuff and things, and I'm actually learning to become a minimalist, but it's just stuff. Like your cool glasses. I think those glasses are great. They're really, really cool. But I don't know how
great
they're gonna.
investment.
I was just trying to see what they're gonna serve. But I just think we drink it every day, and we get things to fill our voids. I'm making pizza. We do things to fill voids as well.
I've been asking the same question about them glasses for months now. Have I not? Because we've been talking about these glasses for a while. And I'm like, I don't understand the purpose. Now, mine are in the mail.
This guy.
but I
Let me
still
just.
don't understand the purpose. You see what I'm saying?
They
The
make
purpose
him
is that
happy.
they look good. They're low. They're not flashy.
No, they're not flashy. They
Yeah,
look very,
you
they
can't
look
even
very
tell.
basic,
Yeah,
but it suits your face though, and that's where they're like, and I kind
yeah,
of like the fact that it's nothing like wow, was those Versace's? No, just look like some basic
yeah,
glasses, you know.
yeah. Just basic glasses.
Yeah,
Nothing that stands out too much. But I can do things with them that people don't even realize that I could do with them.
oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like I could talk to you guys on this camera, on this show today. I could record you and live stream you while you're live streaming me. We could live stream each other through my glasses. So stuff like that. But just fun stuff.
Back to these expectations.
I'm sorry.
What
I
what
like.
are we willing to sacrifice?
What do we what?
Willing to sacrifice.
Nah, I tell you,
People
Why
sacrifice.
That's
why
subjective.
are these expectations the priority of maintaining human connections?
Because it's everywhere. It's in the music, it's on TV, it's everywhere you look. You got to
What
remember,
what you
right? Is that
mean?
what you're talking about?
First of all, clarify for the audience, what side of the fence were you talking about the Kool-Aid? Were you talking about the church aspect of
No,
drinking the
no, no,
Kool-Aid?
no. I'm talking about black people. Like for me, I think it's counterproductive when everyone was out marching in the pandemic and their designer wear. Like your power is in holding back your
No,
dollar. It's not
you're right.
standing in the street
Taking
marching.
taking selfies. You're right.
Yeah, so I think that everything is for the camera, basically. Everything is,
Yeah.
for, so I think we're sacrificing everything for likes. We all want likes. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
you know,
is the attention and and what you
Yeah,
call it and the
yeah,
gratification? Is
so
it? Yeah.
so
that
the
dopamine hit.
Kool-Aid
Mm.
is what we put our energy into and the things that we're doing that are counterproductive to needs and wants. That's what I meant by drinking the Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Which leads into the perfect segue.
Mm.
Thank you, Donti. I am so glad you're here. I want to talk about this clown that's, well, technically she's no longer on the run.
What?
She has turned herself in.
Ooh.
A criminal off the streets. Thank goodness.
All right. Let's talk about this real quick. Let me bring this up. Let me share this with you. Let's watch this together and tell me what y'all think. Can you see my screen? Oh, it's loading. Hold on, it's loading.
I don't see anything.
It's
There we
still
go.
Oh.
loading.
It's about to.
Having issues communicating with our servers. That's what the app said. Let me try it again. It conked out.
I'm like, somebody's on the run?
Yeah. Was on the run.
I know,
It
I
turned.
don't watch the news. It's depressing.
Oh, Drama Hour. You don't watch Drama Hour?
What's drama hour?
The news.
The news.
No, I catch it at 10:19 and the weather's coming on.
No. I like to know who's raining gunshots outside my neighborhood. So
No, I can usually hear that. I don't need to know.
I want to know if it's still out there. That's all.
I mean, I'm from South Central. I just know to stay in the house and close your
I'm,
windows and don't
I'm
leave.
from I'm from Brooklyn. Bullets don't go that high in my six. I used to live on the sixth floor, so
Oh yeah, so you didn't have nothing to worry about. Yeah,
we used to look outside like, oh goodness, little Jerome running the streets
Oh,
again.
yeah, no. So
now the app is. Well, I don't know
I
if
don't
it's
need
the
to
app or
know.
the MacBook.
I do
Okay, well,
not
hold on.
care.
Oh, so you're in California right now?
No, I'm in Houston.
Oh, Houston. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right, let me skip the ad since I had to. We'll see
So
if
is
it works
everyone
this
on here
time.
single? I don't want to be talking to no married man.
I'm not married.
Disrespectful.
No married. I'm fully single. Like $1 bill. That's how
What?
single.
What is $1 bill?
$1 bill. That's how single. And put you in the wallet. Like, yeah, I got one. I got
Oh,
one.
that. Oh,
There you
that.
go.
Oh, okay, that's a
That's
$1
the
bill.
one.
Okay.
What's that thing I saw in Houston? He said if I could buy 2 round trip tickets, I'd be flying twice. That's how single I am.
Oh shit! I fly by myself. I mean, I fly. Actually, I went on my vacation by myself last year for my
where,
birthday. But I just been doing things by myself. That way,
where did you go?
I'm not like girls trip and all that. I just been getting to hang out with me, date myself, traveling table for one.
Hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Oh,
not
there
at
we go.
all.
I travel solo
It's
myself.
peaceful. But this year I have a group. It's like 6 of us in a 7,000 square foot house. I know.
Nice. Where you
Well,
headed?
property. The property is big.
Where you headed?
Jamaica for my 50th.
Ah,
Oh wow,
okay.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's my friends I've known half my life since junior high school.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we're going for 6 days.
Get your groove back.
The girls trip.
No, it's guys. I told you I don't do estrogen, fellas. I have to have men around me. It's men
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a mixture. It's a mixture. Did I just not say I don't do girls like that? Women like
Oh
that?
no, you say
do
your
that.
friends. When you say friends, oh my, you thought there's a bunch of women hanging out. That's
No,
all.
no. I
And they
have
said they're
male
going to
friends too.
Jamaica. I'm like, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, no. I'm traditional.
Yeah.
I kind of color outside the lines and beat to my own drum. I don't do what people expect for me to do.
Back to those expectations.
Let me hear.
Can y'all
Yeah.
see the screen at least?
No.
No.
Oh, it says it's sharing on my side.
Hot damn it.
Old Riverside.
Old Riverside. See,
I know.
this is
Thank
what
y'all
you.
for y'all patience. I'm probably moving around. I'm
No, he gotta
making
get the video
dinner.
up. He had to get the video up. It's not gotten up yet, so we're waiting on him, really.
No, it's not. Yeah, you waiting on me, and I'm trying not to
Oh,
refresh
that's
this
fine. I'm
page.
at. Anybody else like pizza except besides me?
Oh well, yeah, I like pizza. Like what you putting on the pizza?
I have okay.
Oh,
I
here's
don't
drop
make
from.
black
Oh,
pizza. I have like
molosses.
arugula, basil, artichoke, onions, all the colored onions.
Oh, she has a veggie.
Like vegan, and I like pesto. I don't use tomato sauce. I
Oh yeah,
have
you definitely. Yeah. You're a vegan?
no, but I don't
No.
eat a lot of meat. Like I eat more like lamb and
Or you're a Rastafarian or something?
no. I just eat damn, y'all. Why I can't treat my temple right? Damn.
No, I'm just saying. There's always
No,
something for something. That's
I
all.
just like basil. Look, I have basil. It just be some good stuff. Be some really good stuff.
I guess I'm more of the. I like what you call it.
Meat
More of the.
lovers.
No, hold on, pause on that. But no. More like what you call it. Uh, what's that thing called again? Like, how's that? Italian or this some meat, but not much.
Like a
More.
margarita or
No. If I'm gonna add it, I probably add like like ground beef or something like that, or that's about it. I don't. That's about it. But I don't add no more. I try to get like you said, the
more
onions.
veggies.
Yeah, like spinach, basil,
Yeah,
onions,
I like spinach.
peppers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
more
that.
like that than whatever.
Then
But I
just
never had pesto. Just the pepper without the red.
try pesto on the bottom. You'll never go back to tomato sauce like ever again.
Okay.
Never, ever, ever. And then I like what else I have on here? Oh, if I get meat, I get chicken and pineapple.
Oh, okay. That's not pineapple's not a meat.
Huh?
You said pineapple.
Yeah, chicken and pineapple.
You said okay. Well, you said I get put meat on it. I put chicken and pineapple. I'm like pineapple's not a meat.
Chicken is a meat.
This is true. I'm not a fan of pineapple on a pizza.
Gotta
Not
have that
really.
sweet and savory. It's really good.
Making me
Destiny
hungry
over
now.
there trying
Shoot.
to figure it out.
I gotta get some. What's what I got? I got nothing. I got nothing to shrimp. Defrosting. I was gonna make that for lunch tomorrow.
Oh, that's really good. Shrimp on
Yeah,
the pizza. That
yeah,
sounds delicious.
yeah. I don't know about pizza, but definitely some. I was gonna make some curry shrimp with some, just basically with some jasmine rice.
How's that video going, Dust?
Dusty, what's going on? It was working
On
before.
my
Now it's
side,
not working now.
yeah, right. It was working during the sound and mic check, but now it ain't working. This is we may have to go back to the old faithful, that OBS,
What's
because this Riverside ain't doing it. It's talking about
Riverside.
it's
That
having.
segue wasn't so
Riverside,
smooth.
motherfucker?
Yeah, that
Riverside.
segue wasn't so smooth after all. Shoes. Yeah, Riverside. Yeah, it worked during the sound. That's why we did the sound and mic check, but it is view.
I guess you could have kept it open, left it open. I guess.
It was open. I never closed it.
Oh, well, it might. Oh,
Okay. Oh. What do you risk?
I gotta shave. Goodness.
What y'all anybody team going to the Super Bowl?
Nah. I wish back in December I was looking at hotels. I just wanted to go just to go, and the Virgin hotel out there. They had from like that Thursday until that Tuesday was like $600, basically $100 a night. And I was like, man, I thought about it. I said, man, I could do that, but I'm like, everything will be crazy as far as
I'm so
venues
sorry.
and stuff
Yeah,
to
I
do.
mean, how old are you, gentlemen? You mind me asking?
I turned 50 in November.
Okay, okay. Happy belated.
Well, no, I'm going to turn 50 in November. So
Oh,
I just say 50. Screw it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
I kind
42.
of. You're 42?
Yep.
I kind of used to do all that. I don't like that kind of stuff anymore. I used to go all that, but like I think the older I got, like the crowds and fighting the traffic, and
hmm
I'd be like, "Ah, fuck this." I just,
And
I like
well,
to go camp now, and I just like to go cool stuff that
I
ain't
can, yeah.
involving
you
popping bottles and hookah.
you've become your parents.
No,
No,
I don't. No, I
no, no.
become.
The reason I say that is because when you're young, you want to go out and then your parents stay home a lot and they base or not home, but
No,
they
no, no. I
do
didn't say I stay home. You didn't
I,
hear me. I said I like to go camp and do
camping.
quiet, more
Well,
settled things.
I apologize. I meant to
Yeah.
say more simpler things. I should say. Maybe I should say that.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I enjoy going to the opera. I go
Yeah.
to, it doesn't have to be turned up. Like, how long can you just do that if you've been doing this? That's all I'm saying. Like,
No,
it
no,
got to
no.
be
I hear you.
something else better to do than
Yeah, I
just to
read
do
you.
that. That's all I'm saying. I didn't
No,
say stay home,
no, no, man. I
turn it to my
apologize for that.
parents.
I
Are
meant
you
to
out
say.
of my dad
Oh.
still go out, by the way.
What I mean by that, I think I meant to say is more of like you're not doing 100 miles an hour every day. You're more of doing like you're coasting. Well, I mean like you don't have to say you don't have to turn up. You could do something simple like camping or just hey, let me go to a nice quiet not quiet concert but like a jazz concert
No,
or
I
just like you
still
said,
like a good hip hop
something.
concert.
Not really. I don't trust them niggas.
I mean, it's an old school our age. We ain't running.
Well,
Them
not because
niggas knees hurt.
now Wu Tang they have a Vegas what you call it seen what Usher did
A
they do
residency.
a residency they're doing it for 2 months at Virgin because I went to Vegas for Christmas between Christmas and New Year's and I was that's how I was thinking maybe I could do this but I'm like nah I'm good.
Yeah, I'd rather I don't know. I've just done it all, I think. I think for me, I think you grow out of things. I think you should evolve. I think
No,
as
you're
you
right.
grow up, I think you evolve and your interests should change.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
I
You're right.
think they should, but I think if you're doing the same thing, just,
Yeah. No, you're
then you
right.
get the same results.
No, I'd rather travel, like you said, rather see some stuff. You say you're going to Jamaica. I'm thinking about. I'm looking at trips going to Egypt for my birthday in November. See the pyramids. I'm like, I want to do stuff like that. I want to travel far because my
That's
parents.
what I'm saying.
I don't
Okay,
want to.
so
I don't want to be on a plane for 17, 20 hours at age 80. I'm like, nah. I'd rather go ahead and not get all the stuff that's far away. Get that out the way now. You know.
yeah, but I want to travel with someone. Those flights be too far by my damn self. I'll travel a
Nah.
lot but those
Okay.
flights, I'd be like, if I'm stuck somewhere, I don't want to be by myself in these countries.
You'll
Like I
be all right.
usually try to. I would have did Thailand and did an elephant conservations, but you can't get niggas out of the Caribbean. They don't want to go no further than that. How long is the flight? Like all the horses just complaining. That's
I'm
where
going
I
to
would have went.
Thailand.
What we're not
Yeah, I
doing
would
is
have been
doing
in
that.
Thailand at an elephant conservation. But black people, they Caribbean. I'm like, okay. So,
I know what you mean. I know
but
you sound.
I did want my eldest friends to come, and I had to beg one of my best friends. He don't go nowhere, like nowhere. So yeah, I was not gonna.
Would you date somebody that didn't have a passport?
Yes, but they had to be willing to get one.
No, okay, no, they okay. Reason why I say that, I had a passport since age 2, so I've been traveling since a long time. Um,
You mean
I
if they
did.
didn't want one and they didn't want to travel?
I dated no, 'cause I dated somebody that didn't have a passport, and they was like, there's no sense for them to go anywhere. Everything here in America, you
Okay.
know.
Oh, so you're saying someone that doesn't want to get one at all?
There's no need for them to get one because
No,
that's
I'm
what they said.
asking you, you're
Yeah,
saying would I
yes,
date somebody that didn't want to get one at all or someone
yeah.
that doesn't have one currently?
Somebody that don't care to get one. They don't care,
Oh,
and they
no. No, no, no.
okay.
We have nothing in common.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to travel with my partner. That doesn't, no. And I think what happens is that we end up getting ourselves in situations we don't need to because she got a big ass Or I heard him talking about high value women, the shit y'all go through over that. And then you sacrifice you. So it's like you sacrificing all this stuff for people over something that's temporary. And you study chipping that who you are sacrificing for something that. So no, I've been single since I moved to Houston because I'm not sacrificing what I need and want. I will be single, and it's been like 10 years.
I like big butts, so I'm pretty much cool.
I mean, well, good. Well, there you go. You dating chicks with passports. That don't feel the need to leave the States.
No, I will leave this. Bye, deuces, Susie. I will still leave your ass.
Yeah, she don't need to leave the state, and you could stay here with her big ass. So,
yeah, exactly. True.
Yeah, but that is what you're willing to sacrifice, and it's okay.
Nah, I go by myself anyway. I could do some touring.
Yeah, I don't sacrifice me. I'm past that age of sacrificing me.
Is that what we call it in 2020 and 2024? Touring.
I'll do some my own touring. I don't need you to be with me.
Yeah, I'm not sacrificing me for. I just can't. I did that in my 20s and lose your part, but like I said, I think as you get older, you should grow. You should be okay with who you are.
Finally.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
The center of a viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them
the black woman
threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
The black woman.
This man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Rhoda Osmond.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick.
The black woman.
After she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
That's how
that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yeah.
The black woman.
Water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence that I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osmond addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
And tonight, a spokesperson for GoFundMe telling KPRC2 GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Rhoda Osmond has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osmond did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston police. We're live near the Galleria. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right,
please turn this off.
If there was a reward, I would have turned her in. So I know where she lives. Give me that
Please
money.
turn that off.
Well, why, Donti? Why you want to turn it off? Tell the people why you want to turn it off.
That gives Black women a really bad name. That just
What?
Was
No.
that was disgusting.
No.
That was really disgusting.
Why?
I
Is
mean,
it
wait
specific to black
a
women, though?
second.
huh?
Is it specific to black women though? I mean, that could have been any kind of woman
I
trying
mean,
to.
it could have been
That's a
any kind of
hustle right
woman,
there.
but every time I watch the news, whenever I do, I'm like, please don't let them be black when I hear the story. I'm just over I don't know how many of y'all are praying, but I'm praying.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Thank you. So I mean, come on. It's just like we take 2 steps forward and 8 steps back. So, it's like we're trying to just keep. So that's why I was just like, please turn that off. Like,
So here's why we have to talk about this. Here's why. This sister, whether white, black, brown, yellow, purple, it don't matter. This sister went on to the IG, TikTok, Periscope, Snapchat, Instagram, X, whatever, LinkedIn. And she said, all these black men standing around here and didn't protect me when they saw this man hit me. Look at my face. Look at my face. Pushing on it. Because these black men, this is what she said. These black men are so trifling. They are our predators. Because the words that came out of her mouth. They are our predators, and they are killing black women. What did she say? 1 every 3 minutes that we are killing sisters, according to Dr. Osmond. So there are many YouTubers. There are women who have also gone viral for saying, yeah, that's right. They are our predators. They don't care about us. They have always abused us. We're leaving slavery. We just been slaves to the black men because they don't know how to treat us right. It's all out there. It's all out there.
The most unprotected person is the black woman. That's what they.
Oh yeah, they had that going. The most unprotected human on this earth is the black woman. She had all the hate, all the fear mongering, bottled up into this incident. You see where they hit me in my face? Can you see where they hit me in my face? I didn't do nothing to deserve this. You see where they hit me in my face? So,
what you sound like that?
I know.
So,
let me play devil's advocate.
Okay, go ahead. Let's talk about it.
From what I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, they said that she instigated it, but something about a water bottle.
Hold on. We're not there yet.
We ain't there yet.
All right.
We ain't there yet.
Because I'm trying to think of like equal force, like if she had a water bottle and she threw a water bottle.
No. You jumping ahead. Okay. You jumping ahead. Let's stop right there. Right there.
All right.
Let's talk about all the bubbled up fear mongering, the hate, the black men are the predators. The black woman is the most hunted woman on this earth. She don't get no respect. We are there. All the people that have come out jumped onto $42,000 worth of contributions.
Wow.
Given in empathy, signing on to this, buying into it, literally, figuratively, all leads bought into this. Done put themselves out on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Periscope, LinkedIn, all of them supporting this woman. Yeah, Periscope. Yeah, I keep throwing it under the bus. Yeah, that's right. I have no idea. I
That's
just know it's
how
one of those streaming apps. TikTok. Do your little TikTok dance. They was all on there.
Wow.
But the video footage showed that it was fake. So this is what I'm talking about. This goes back to a subject that we talked about previously on this platform. All these women running around here talking about the black men ain't involved in their father's lives or in their kids' lives.
Okay.
They not being fathers.
The women not involved in their lives either. So what they talking about?
But the statistics have shown and proven that black men are the most
Absentee.
demographics that are involved in their kids' lives.
You about to say absent? She about to say absent?
I was hoping he wasn't saying absentee. I was
okay. Oh, okay.
So what is going on? You know, the accountability is missing. Before the Riverside issues, I was saying it was it was a good segue because Miss Donti, where you left off was, it's all about the lights. It's all about being in front of the camera, hoping that you get $42,000 worth of fear-mongering sympathy money. And let's not forget, this is not the first time that she's done this.
Right. Repeat offender.
So she's already, this is why she thought she could get away with it the first time.
In
Do I need to bring
state.
Jonathan Mayers into the picture?
South Carolina or something? So she didn't cross state lines. So how many other states she probably really been in?
Why? Where's the love, Donti? What have the brothers done?
Yeah.
What have the brothers
Let me sit down.
done? Yeah. You gonna have to say, what have we done that has resulted you all to even outright lying about what the men are doing, how the men are doing it, and at the same time, hold on, this is the part you're not gonna like, not be accountable for their own actions. Let's finger point. You know what? I am not responsible for my actions, my mouth, my attitude. You know who's responsible for all that? Are predators. The black men, the black men that done hit us in the face with a brick. The black men that won't protect us. Oh, this is the one I really like. I really love this one. The black man that impregnated me. Huh? We need to go there? What?
I don't have children. I don't let people impregnate me, so I can't speak from that.
But
I am one of the few people that's not.
I'm not asking you to speak for yourself.
No, I understand, but I'm one of the few people that's not with the shits. But what I'm saying is, I can speak for me and the issue that I'm having. I think she's just trying to get a paycheck, and it's who else is it easier to blame? A black man or a Mexican man? So I just feel like you're gonna go with the majority of the people that fear who. Exactly. So it's basically a marketing tool.
So she bought into what corporate America is selling, which is fear the black men at all costs, whether it's true or not.
I wouldn't say that.
Hello. Come on.
Do I need to bring Jonathan Mayers into this conversation?
No.
Majors. Yeah, Majors. Jonathan Majors.
What I see, Jonathan Major shouldn't be dating anyway. This is another thing. Stick with your own race. Don't be mad.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Stick
go.
with your own.
But
Here we go.
wait,
Here we
you
go.
just
Don't
went
get me
down the
started with
path
that.
of
Oh, don't even
who's
talk
the
about
easiest
Jonathan.
to blame. That's literally
I
what just.
said the easiest to blame is to. That doesn't mean that I give up. I don't give up on my black men as bad as they've been treating me. I don't give up.
It's the same question. What have black men done? And not just to black women. Why are black men such a threat?
It's not. It's just black
Oh.
men, black people. I'm still trying to ask white people the problem too. I'm trying to understand why are black people a problem. Period. Like, why don't you like us? What's the why? I want to know the why. So I don't know what the threat is. I'm black too. I'm a black woman. I don't understand.
Wait, you black?
how Yeah, I'm black. So, I'm trying to figure out
I'm
what's the
just
problem,
kidding.
why I'm labeled as aggressive when I speak my mind and say what I say.
Why
So
am I
I'm
labeled
still
as a
trying to figure
predator
it
for
out.
being standing on the side of a street?
Yeah, so I hate that. I don't like to see that, and I don't like anything that has to do. You got to remember, my grandfather owned a school in LA called Marcus Garvey. I've been growing up knowing my culture all my life, knowing about us and learning. So I don't see us as that. I see us as kings and queens and knowing who we are and original and knowing that we didn't just come off a ship. So first you got to know your history and you got to know where you come from, and we don't. So until we don't really learn our history, this is going to keep happening. And I'm not going to call it a mishap because it's decades and decades of this. So I'm not going to just say it's a mishap. It's just that it's been allowed to happen.
Well, it's a label and it's a prejudice that we haven't been able to overcome. For, like you said, the media can kind of exacerbate it.
Perpetuate it. Music.
Yeah, perpetuate it. Yeah, and there's certain things that we kind of perpetuated ourselves. We kind of almost sometimes take it as a point of pride.
Yeah.
In that we promote it in ourselves.
You're here.
So that doesn't really help anything. So
No, but also what you call it, I think everybody wants that. Certain people, like even us, we want that healthy fear. Don't fuck with us. That's how.
Yeah.
No, we go around neighborhoods and they're like, hey, we could be in a white neighborhood. Hey, how you doing, John? But don't fuck with me. I am a black man. I'll fuck you up. We have that persona as well. So I can't just say whatever as far as like the media portrays, but sometimes we also project that as well.
But do we project it because we're sick of people walking over us and trying to take advantage of us?
Yeah, I agree. No, you're right. I think that's what it is, part of it as well, because you have like, I don't want to say 400 years, whatever, and it's still impressed inside us. Like, we're tired of that shit, so don't stop it. And I think some
people are tired.
Yeah, it's pretty tired. So people are going to project that. Give me the fair shot, or just basically don't fuck with me. Give me a fair opportunity, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when it comes to this woman, when she points at a black man being a predator, I'm thinking like, okay, this is definitely some bullshit. Why? I don't know you. I'm not gonna protect you. I got a daughter. I got a family. If somebody somebody would slap some lady, I might say, hey. But all of a sudden, if I try to jump in, I don't know what the other person got. He might have a gun, have a knife, fucking that Puerto Rican judo. You don't know what I got. So, shit, nah. But I hate the fact that she said they ain't doing nothing and started labeling them as predators or being, we're unprotected, whatever. And allegedly, it was a white man that threw a bottle at you. Allegedly, I'm not sure who it was, a white man or whatever. Say, hey, this white person. I think she would have got better attention if she was before this. If she would have said, hey, this white man hit me and da-da-da and whatever, and just left it as it is, but she wants the attention and she got the attention, and now she gonna wish she never got that shit. This internet shit, it's not real. People need to realize that shit. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent. Apologize.
No, you didn't go off on a tangent at all. It's just absolutely ridiculous that, we have gotten to a state, just like Ms. Donti said, and what KD pointed out as well, is more than likely a white person that even hit her or threw the water bottle at her. And the brother that was on the same news channel trying to defend his honor, which I don't know if I think he was the Uber driver that she ended up blaming. He had said from the beginning that she was making up this whole thing. But because he came out on camera, came on the news, gave his full legal information, and said, I did not do this. I had nothing to do with this. This woman made this shit up. No one believed him. No one even considered what he was saying was possibly remotely true, because this lady pressing all up on her face with the saline that she injected in her face. They've later found out.
Well, I think what you're
give her that big swole.
It's hard not to believe when you see evidence in your face. Like, yo, I see you don't know what happened. You believe what she's crying. Number one, she sounds like she smoked a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm like, she needs more feminine voice. I'm like,
her voice
like,
is like
and I'm just
rusty.
Yeah, like shit. But seriously, she have the evidence in her face, the swollen face. So you, as most people, is what we see, is what we believe first. Then we probably, after a while, it's like, wait a minute, take a step back. What is really going on? But what you see,
what you can put in front of the camera is what gets the most attention.
Yeah.
Whether it's the truth or not.
Exactly.
It's hard to clean it up after it's been put into the ether. Once it's out there, it's hard to go back and clean it up. Like that first thing that people hear, that's it. You're labeled.
And by the way, this is not her first time. So what does that tell you? This is what she does. This is her job.
It don't matter. That's what she does. What she has done is effectively defanged.
What the fuck?
And
what the guy
doing? What are you talking about?
He put a popsicle in his mouth like he was. Anyway, move this. Keep talking, Sean. Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. That's
yo,
Mr.
Dude.
I got a dude. That's Mr. I got a dude. He done showed up.
Yeah, like, yo, relax with the popsicle, man.
No. That's who he is. Leave him alone. Hey, we do not discriminate against the alphabet people over here.
Let me move this down right here so I won't see that no more. Okay, thank you.
We do not discriminate against the alphabet people. Leave him alone.
It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
Yeah. He is a proper representation of the complete rainbow. All that being said, the defamation of the black man, the buying into what corporate America, what the United States of America has been trying to sell about the African American male for centuries. And instead of, Ms. Donti, you still didn't answer the question. Instead of working toward healing was clearly already broken, this woman took her 15 minutes of fame to further perpetuate the assembly of the black family. Mm-hmm. The destruction of the black people as a family unit, which is where we are represented the strongest, is if we align ourselves with God.
What's
as
the question?
Center.
I keep forgetting because shit, you won't just ask the damn question.
I asked the question several times, but you won't answer it.
So I can answer.
What did the black man do
to deserve such treatment from the black women?
But let me tell you, the black man been killing the black man for a minute. We didn't do nothing. We've been doing it to ourselves. So it's not just us. You got to think about it. This is like a black on black crime.
What did the black man do to the black woman to just make you also angry?
I feel like, for one, you got to be accountable. You got to be accountable because it's not just the black man. It's your choices too. So it's not just the black man. You got to totally be accountable and say you picked that particular black man. It's not all of them.
Wait. I got a question. Let me jump in there before you go, KD. You saying that you know an accountable black woman? Okay, I'm gonna go on mute right
I'm
there.
an accountable black woman. I'm not going to say I may not be in the moment, which is why sometimes I say, let me come back to that instead of reacting. I have now learned, look, we're talking about growth. I'm not perfect, but I can say I've always been open to have constructive criticism because I've been getting it since I was a kid, and not in a way but in a way to better yourself and not in a way to demean you. So if you've been given constructive criticism to make you be better, you know how to accept that. Now, if someone is talking down to you, that's different. And telling you something, we're all going to be defensive on that note. Nobody wants to hear that. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
No, Miss Donti, you're still not understanding what I'm saying. I didn't say that you were an unaccountable woman or an
But yeah,
unaccountable black
black
woman.
people don't want to be accountable because you got to remember this phone right here is a mirror, right? We all just looking at ourselves and seeing the best of us. Nobody wants to not see. We're going back to lights. It all goes back to lights. You would have to look. I can't take the eyelashes, the hair, all of this. I can't take the what do you call they all look
The
alike.
BBL?
I just can't take that, but no one wants but look, y'all dated though. Y'all dated. Y'all talk about it, but y'all dated. But I can't take that everybody looks like a cookie cutter.
Not going to marry it. That's
and
for
you
sure.
want the cookie cutter to be responsible.
No.
When the cookie cutter gets likes.
I told
Why would
my
the cookie
lady
cutter not take accountability when it gets likes?
I told my lady just the other day, look, I'm glad you ain't got no rear end because you know what? At least I know it's real. Huh? Huh? Because all these other clowns running around here looking like cookie cutters, all want to be the next brown version of Kim Kardashian. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, the cookie cutter is to me. I don't know when it's gonna end. I feel like it's been a 10-year run. Like I don't know when this cycle of madness is gonna end.
Same question 4 times.
Never end.
I'll say
4
this.
times. What did the black man do, Miss Donti?
The black man is being the black man. Okay, he's doing the best that he can.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just blaming the parents, the moms. The moms are still mad.
Oh, don't blame the mamas.
I'm blaming the mamas and the grandmoms. Yeah, they let.
But the black men are grown up with men in the house.
Are they?
They're not. They're not grown up with men in the house. So when you
grow up with the
and
that's the black man's fault, right?
When you grow up with the grandmas and the mamas, you're missing some of those traits. And same thing for women, not growing up with men in the house. You missing that trait. So we're all growing up in single family. So for me, I don't know, whoever's 49, 40, or around 45, it was a crack era. You know, when you grew up in the crack era, a lot of our parents were absent. Kids were raising themselves. So you're talking about a whole generation. That's it.
Did you just say the good stuff?
What?
The good old days.
Go ahead, Miss Donti. Go ahead, man.
What I say? Am I
no, not you. Not you.
No, it's somebody back there. When you talk about crack, he got all. Yeah,
the good old days.
Damn. I'm like,
when it was pure.
It was pure back then, you know.
What about you, Holly? What's your opinion? What did the black man do to make the black women so upset with us?
Dating out of your race, dating white women.
No, that was for Holly, Mr. Holly that joined down there and turned the camera off.
You know, dating out of your race, not keeping your word. You know, when you get a certain income, you forget where you come from. You know, your nose get in your ear, the women get lighter. You know, you just kind of forget where you come from. You kind of get this arrogant about yourself, and then it's like, just be black. And then I feel like we ain't giving back.
Shit, why get more money? I'm out the hood. Who give a fuck about them kids? Shit.
Okay. Okay. So you finally touched on something here. So
Well, since I was quote unquote rudely cut off for my answer, which that would go to why a lot of black men tend to venture out is if they can't get a word in, at least they're going to find somebody that will let them get a word in.
Who the
And
hell
so
is
that's why.
that?
That's who I originally asked the question to, and you just started talking.
And I'm put that's hot. Damn. Shit.
So let him answer, please, Miss Donti. Let him answer. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm sorry. I
Go
just
ahead.
don't
Holly.
see a face, so I just.
I don't know why he turned his camera off. Probably because he was sucking on that popsicle, that rainbow popsicle.
I still got more of them. What you talking?
No more. No more. No more.
So go ahead, Holy. Tell us what you're saying. Go ahead, finish that out.
Okay, so okay, ask the question one more time.
What did the black man do that has our sister so angry with us? Why is that so difficult to answer?
So at that point, that's generational. So it actually really determines on which generation you want to actually ask that question to.
I'm
Because
asking it to the 2024 generation.
if you're asking the 2024 generation, most of the black men that are that generation are kind of retarded because of the way that they were brought up, meaning that they value the wrong things. As in, if you're talking about the kids that are like teenagers, super young adults, they basically idolize what rappers and all those people, where they should be idolizing educated people rather than just entertainers. And so that's where the loss and disconnection comes from, because at that point, what black woman is truly going to want a black man that only idolizes entertainers and tries to emulate entertainers rather than trying to better themselves as an educated black man, but just run around being a nigga. So that's for that generation.
Okay, and the generation after that?
Generation before.
No, the generation after that?
After
Yeah,
what?
the older generation.
That's before.
Which
And
age
you-
group? Gen Z, Gen X?
Yeah. Okay. Whichever way we're going. So the people that are going to be 30s and 40s. Well, how about that?
Yeah, the 30s and 40s.
however we counting it. And I would say that generation, which would be those black men have basically, I would say, isolated themselves from the black women to actually date outside of the race. And so that's what would definitely piss most of the black women off at that standpoint. But as that standpoint goes, most of those black women are now educated as well and bringing in just about the same amount of income as those men. And now they have a good chip on their shoulder that, you know what, I don't need a man. I definitely don't need a black man. And so at that point, there's that chip and there's that big discrepancy going on there. So as the generations go back, and then if you go back the next generation, or up, whichever so like she said, going with the people that are in their 50s and 60s, yeah, a lot of those people didn't have were fighting a whole bunch of different battles at that point. So as you continue to say why the black man or the black woman has an issue with the black man, well, I say it's all generational with different aspects as the generations move on.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a book that's out there that's called Making of a Slave by, I heard it was fake, but I don't know how much I believe that. But there was a slave master that was running around selling an instruction booklet on how to break your slaves down and destroy the black family for effectively 500 years.
That sounds familiar. I've heard that too.
Yes, I have a copy of it. I have a copy of it. And it talks about how killing off the black man, specifically in front of the black woman and his kids, will break the bond of black families for centuries. And I don't even think we're at the halfway point of the enslavement of the African American family, the destruction of the African American family in front of their families, and the predicted generational curse that it would have on black families for years and centuries to come. So, knowing this fact, knowing that each generation, as Holy has pointed out, has different aspects as to why we cannot reunify, reestablish the bond in our black families, why then would black men and women continue to feed into the dissolvement of our families? Again, same question. We have a clear case of this starting with the black woman. The black woman is mad. All we have done as brothers is either gone out there and worked until we are in the ground, or gotten ourselves killed trying to protect people from getting hit from bricks and sprayed with fire hoses.
That's all y'all done.
March, get shot, get hung. Do I need to go all the way back to Emmett Till?
No, let's not. We understand.
Okay. What has the black man done that has made these black women so angry? Katie, you got the floor.
Well, where I was going with that, I was just going to say that, actually, shit, I lost my train of thought because I actually agree with what Holy was saying for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But I think before what I was talking about was just, or what I was going to say is that people are opportunists. So, like, if you take race out of it, like, you kind of go with whatever is the cultural norm, right? Or the, I don't want to say trending. You go with what's trending. And
Yes.
right now, and kind of what always is trending is, you know, fear the black man. The black man is aggressive. The black woman, the black people are aggressive in general. It doesn't even matter if you're man or woman. Black aggressive. That's just like that's just what the prejudice is right now. So in that, I think she just took that opportunity because she's an opportunist. This is a chance for me to get sympathy and to get people to contribute to something. If I pitch this story a certain way, you know, and I think she was just an opportunist in that moment, kind of took advantage of the situation, made up this false narrative. And then once you get a narrative and you start running with it, it's hard to reverse it or hard to turn it around later on. So once it gets out there, you know, you start going viral because everybody wants to go viral because that's how you get paid.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's just kind of the larger view of what was happening last year. You just took advantage of all the stereotypes and everything that Donti and Holy was saying.
Back to life.
And yeah, and just and said, all right, I'm gonna get paid off of this. Like she's a grifter.
Yep.
She's a grifter. Yeah.
So last question, and this is gonna be for you, Mr. Tommy.
Why can't she just be a scammer? Well, she's just scamming.
Technically, she is.
Right.
What would happen if the roles were reversed?
Oh,
what if the brothers united together in a front? And it doesn't matter what the front is. let's just call this front the Passport Brothers. Ah,
Oh my God! Really, we doing this?
huh?
Oh.
What if the brothers decided collectively? And I know that my boy RP is watching this. He should have been on this conversation because he loves this conversation. If I'm not going to get the respect, the love, the lack of being thrown under the bus just for being a black male in America, I'll leave. They can have it. I mean, I'm the predator. I mean, you lied about it for the last 200 years, but hey, you know what? You right. I'm the predator.
What they say? If you're not wanted, then just leave. You know, it doesn't make any sense for you to be there. To me, if I'm getting constant ridicule, stereotype, or just feel totally uncomfortable about being in a certain space,
okay,
I'm deuces, man. I'm like, you know what? This is bullshit.
You out.
I don't need this.
Wait. Pause right there. We'll pause right there.
Okay.
You expected. Here we go. We bringing it out. We wrapping it up. You are expected to remain. You know why? It don't matter that I blamed you for all my problems. It don't matter that I'm not accountable for my actions. It don't matter that I done lied on you. And all the evidence, the video camera footage, the censuses, the polls, all of that doesn't line up with your lies. Now, they get to leave when they want to leave, but when the black man leaves, it's a problem. So,
well, I would say what you call it. You don't. One thing about today's world, you don't have to stay anywhere. You know, nobody's gonna make you stay. As we getting older, especially, you gotta stay. No, you don't gotta stay. I think if you work at fucking Amazon warehouse, you might have no problem. You have a problem leaving the country. Yes, I agree with that because you got no skill set to do anything like that. But,
so you wouldn't stay, and you would go.
I would go to Africa, Caribbean.
Wait. So you appreciate it in Africa?
Some black women are.
I'm going somewhere I can feel like I'd rather go to Caribbean, go to Africa. I'm not going to. I don't feel like going to Thailand, and I like big booties. I'm sorry. So I like black asses.
Wait.
I do.
Are you telling me that they have big booties outside of this silicone that everybody's doing on Instagram?
And natural big booties, overseas. Yeah.
They have big booties overseas that are not full of silicone, and you get respect?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So let me ask a question. So you rather date someone that might not be on your level, that have a big butt, that may not, I forgot, it's transact. You know what? I just answered my own question.
No. I know what you mean by that. To me, what you call it. I'm just saying, if I'm looking for a particular, if I'm looking for a particular woman here in the States, I'm not able to find that. Like I lived in 6 states in the United States since I've been born: Florida, New York, Virginia, West Virginia, Texas, and now Georgia. So, to me, I feel like what you call it here in America. I think even what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna try to meet somebody. Where your parents from? Where if they're from they're from the South or somewhere in the U.S. Like my parents are from America. I need somebody that was born their parents born in the Caribbean or their parents born what's called in Africa. Because they have that particular mindset. It's different, and I prefer that type of mindset.
And what mindset is that, brother? What mindset is that?
Well, mindset is that I think what you call it is more of a. Not traditional, like it's somewhat traditional, but also more of a respect level for the man of the household. Hold on.
There's no tradition Tradition
I was
is
waiting for it.
tradition is getting the BBL,
That's a tradition.
getting the breast job,
Wow.
wearing the weave down past your butt, having the butterfly eyelashes,
Even the
the
spiders.
3 layers of makeup.
I could take one layer. You know, but shit.
That's the tradition. That's what they're selling you right now. This is what you're supposed to buy into.
I ain't buying that.
What? Well, what tradition are you talking about, brother?
I'm talking about. You know what? You know, I hate to say this. My mother, what you call that? My aunts. You know, they're very.
Who were married.
Yes.
They were married to a man.
Yes, they were married.
I'm just asking for clarity.
But they respect. They respect. Actually, like respect my father, my uncles. You know, it's just like everybody.
What? Wait. That's a word that I'm not familiar with. What? I think it started with an R. What was that again?
Respect.
Respect. Respect.
Put
Wait
some
a second.
spec
You
on
want to
it.
use respect and accountability in like one person?
I don't know about accountability, but I respect is there. I don't know. I can talk about that. There's no accountability. That's every woman.
No.
Every woman.
We don't have a problem respecting, but a lot of times, let me say this from a woman that is single with no kids that do okay for herself, and respect and tradition. Let me just say, you got to remember, women weren't allowed to buy houses. Women weren't allowed to have a credit card. So the times that we're speaking
How long was that ago? That was like not 4. It's like 400 years.
It's your fault.
No.
It's your fault.
No, sir. Women
It's your
weren't
fault.
allowed
When?
to buy
When
their
was this?
house
Tell
in
me when we became a credit card.
1974.
What year was this?
1974, the year
74. Came by.
That's 40. That's 50. Almost 50
Hold on,
years
you
ago.
could not buy a
That's
house.
long.
It's back in 74 as a woman. You can't buy a house. You couldn't get a credit card.
Sir, what I'm telling you is that it wasn't too
Please.
long ago that women weren't
educate
allowed
me.
to do things on their own. So I hear the respect. So now we're talking about where we're able to earn money and do things, and we still want to respect, but I almost feel like it's a problem that we can make money. And we do have a say so.
Make your fucking money.
And why do I have to walk behind you? Why can't I just walk behind
not walking behind.
you?
I'm asking you to walk behind me. I'm
I
not
never
asking
asked a
behind
woman
me.
to walk
I'm just saying
behind me.
you
If
can make
anything,
your money.
I ask a woman to walk in front of me.
I don't know,
You
but the respect thing was almost like saying we don't what are you needing? What do you need?
No.
What is respect to you? Because that can be subjectional as well.
Well, I think what you call it. I think
know that women weren't allowed to do a lot of things, so women kind of had to sit in a certain position with their man because they weren't allowed to get certain things. So yeah, they raised their kids, they didn't work, now we're allowed to do certain things that it wasn't allowed to be done. So respect looks different.
We talking about your parents' parents? Or we talking about you? Because it's a difference. We're growing up now.
Where you were talking about your parent when you started to go back, and I was like, wait. When you start to go back,
that's what I'm talking about. My parents are from Jamaica. My parents from Jamaica. They came up here.
Oh yeah, your parents are from Jamaica. That's
they came up here. They came up here in '72, and they both was working. So that's why when you hear that about women couldn't work, and like my mom was working freaking night. Well, it's called Bell Atlantic or whatever at the time. And
I didn't know they were from Jamaica.
Tommy, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you both right there.
What's up?
This is what she heard, not necessarily what she experienced. This is part of that buying into what this is the sisterhood. This is what they have already sold together.
Wait, I'm not sewing what together?
The what you're saying about what you believe about not being able to buy a house, having to do everything on your own. That
no, I'm not buying into that. I'm talking facts. Like this isn't buying into. I'm talking about.
But that was before your time. You're alive. You weren't alive back in the 50s.
No. But a lot of times, men still want what that looks like today. Is what
I'm
saying.
No. You better go get a job. Yeah, I take care of these damn bills by my damn self. Go get a job. Shit, the fuck. Work in the library. I don't care.
So women don't want the traditional marriage.
So I feel like women want the traditional marriage, but then they want to say, I make my own money and do this and that. So I feel like they want it, but then they don't want to do what it takes to have them.
And the truth has come out. Well, I'll be there. Maybe we should just end the video right there. The damn truth has finally came out.
No, because everybody wants their cake and eat it too. That's on both sides.
I like
That's
my
men
cake.
and
I
women.
like vanilla frosting in my cake. Please.
Okay, so everybody wants their cake and eat it too. So I think
Black man just want a cake. They ain't even asked to eat it. And that's just starting with the respect. We done already threw accountability out the window.
But you guys got to be accountable as well. It's not a one-sidedness.
We are accountable. We are accountable.
No.
Hold on, wait. Let's be real about this. Let's be real about this for just a second. If we weren't accountable,
I'm coming to join you. Shit, I feel like Fred Stafford in here about to have a heart attack. Come on. Now.
If we were not accountable for what our actions are and were, we wouldn't accept the fact that we are your predators. We are the ones killing you every 3 minutes. We are the ones that don't get any respect here in America. So we've accepted that, packed our bags, and got the hell on.
But is that because you chose to listen to white America say and what the media say, or are you just really congregating with your people? Are you listening to the media? Because
I'm listening to the.
If you listen,
y'all let me hit the black man and the black man let me get hit in the face and then. I'm listening to that. I'm listening to all the TikTokers.
You listen to a con woman.
So she's the only one out there saying this. She's the only one out there. We've already gone over this. She has just sold what corporate America has already been trying to sell for the past 200, 300 years. She's just reselling it. So we've accepted that is true for you all's perspective, not you, Donti, but the black woman. And we have packed our bags and said, we out. We're not going to get the respect here. We not liked here. We not wanted here. We blamed for. Okay, fine. We hear all of that. Y'all don't want us. We're not good enough. Doesn't matter what we do. We're not good enough.
You know what? You are exaggerating all this. What are you?
Hawaii.
You sound worse than Love and Hip Hop right now.
I'm just saying.
You are talking that old TV. It's not that no one wants you and you guys go. It's the choices that both sides make. And I feel like until everyone, like, kind of like, breaking the cycle in the family, right? Like breaking different cycles. And it's up to us or a generation to say, I'm going to break the cycle and be different. So we have to make a conscious choice. But if we're perpetuating the likes and perpetuating things and we keep being okay with what we see on social media, we're never going to stop. You are literally letting this lady, we got a whole show talking about what some con lady did. And that's what I'm saying. We're feeding into it instead of feeding into what's right and what we should. We feeding into this lady, a con woman.
Holy, how much of this am I exaggerating?
She took over the news. She took over the news, the TV, everything, and that's the problem. Is that what she did?
That is what I'm saying.
Well, but everybody, guess what? Everybody drank.
There is $42,000 worth of money out there that says that this is not a single instance of one person buying into and believing the black man is the problem predator.
No. She is spewing to see white people probably that donated all that money. Them Karens. All them Karens. Those receipts, all those people that donated this money to her.
The YouTubers and TikTokers that signed on with her, none of them were white.
And black women.
And I'm sure those angry, bitter black women too. I'm pretty sure. But I don't think it's fair to. We can't just put everybody in a category or put everybody in one box. I don't think that's fair. But I do think that we have to break some kind of cycle.
Holy.
We gotta do something different. I always say if you want something different, you do something different. But we kind of get into our own way and expect a different result.
Holy.
It works like that.
she just can't. It's all center. Holy, what's your opinion on this?
The
Now,
only
how much
thing,
am I exaggerating?
Oh,
Oh, because she just exactly what she did exactly.
She proved my point.
She did.
She proved my point. Yeah, I know.
She-
I know.
oh God.
She
I'm
proved my
sorry.
point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Woo.
oh snap. Ugh.
huh?
Yeah, exactly, huh?
Holy,
Go ahead, Holy.
what are you
Go
gonna say,
ahead,
sir?
Holy.
Uh, so the only bad part is that since I came in late, I don't know what the basis of the whole conversation that sparked this. You said somebody did some type of con artist or con something. I don't know what y'all were talking about on that aspect, but there was some good points that were hit on earlier, and when you were talking about the social norm and the tradition. So as everything has been changing, not even to where it was, but let's say about 10 years ago when things started to really start to shift out of the man always having to be the breadwinner and the woman being I guess you could say more submissive. And as that started to shift to where it was allowed or deemed that the women are equal in the relationship, as in they pay part of the bills, pay this, that, and the third. They have been getting more say so in the matter or feel that they have more say so, which technically they should because they're, helping out with the bills. But at that standpoint, there still has to be an alpha at some point in the relationship, and that's generally the man. But at that point, when a woman will not take the half a step back to be in the submissive position, that's when everything falls apart and just destroys. And so now, as you go fast forward to the next 10 years, which is now, which the cycle that's being perpetuated or the tradition that's being perpetuated is women are the boss bitch. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. They make all the money. They make all the monies. They're highly educated. So at that point, they want to be the alpha in the setup. So now at that point, the only way that they will be submissive to a man is if they make more than them at that point. So if a woman makes 150K, the man has to make 230 at least to even have a say so, to where they're like, you know what? I can't make it without you because I want to be with you because I know you got this much ahead of me. And so at that point, everybody below them is basically has to be a beta male. And most black women at that point don't want a beta male. So they're just like, well, F that black dude that's not making that much money, that's working at Amazon or whatever, that still makes his own money, that can still buy his own house and buy his own car, which is still doing great. But since he's not a 6-figure nigga, he ain't shit. And so that's where the traditions and generations and stuff start to really have a bad slide. And so, but once again, that's just on the points that y'all were making before. As a con artist portion, I still don't know what's going on in that because I didn't see the YouTube or whatever that was
Doesn't
based
matter
on.
what she was commenting on. All that matters is that she bought into the black men are the predators. The black men are the hunters. They're not worth anything. We should not even be dealing with these black men. We should leave these black men alone. Is what she sold, and she made $42,000 off of it. The details don't matter. And there again, if let's just say that people donated $10 a pop. How many people is that still bought into what the narrative that she was selling about the black man and donated their hard-earned money to say, yeah, you right, girl. You know, the black men aren't about anything. So here's my money that I worked 8 to 5, 9 to 5 for, because you're right, and I'm buying into that too.
Well,
Yeah,
at that point, $42,000 ain't that much if you're talking about the whole internet and the world and all that shit.
Well, I don't know how viral she
that's
went.
about like a year's salary for certain people. You know.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that.
That's
Yeah,
a little bit. That,
yeah. She went to Jamaica off of that trip. You know,
She
was
sure did. You know, she said,
she was celebrating and like, ah, look at me, girl. I told you I could do it. After she took the saline out of her face.
But if that's her hustle, shit, let her get it.
No. I think you can't.
Not at the cost of you, me, anybody that I even remotely know. Not at the cost of another human being. No. It doesn't matter, male or female.
I think
but like I said, that's why I can make that statement, because I don't know the ins and outs of the situation. Because at this point,
you do know the ins and outs of the situation.
No, not necessarily, because I'm saying if those 46,000 people will just say that donated to her cause, that's not even 0.00001% of the human population at that point. So that's why I'm saying that doesn't really matter that much, because that's such a small percentage of people. I know people are buying into it, but that's just like the same, what would you say, the QAnon supporters. I mean, it's like, it's a percentage of the U.S. population, but it's not all of it, and it's not like enough to really do anything. That's what I mean by it doesn't mean that much, because it's just a small population. And it's a bad thing to have that type of narrative out there, but it's just not that many people following along. And if she got some people to follow along on that, yay, good for her, whatever. But that still doesn't affect me, because I personally don't even know what the fuck she did or what's going on. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is you still have a bigger percentage of the population that doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, and how I can say what I'm saying is because, like I said, I'm trying to catch up, and I still don't know what's going on as in the details of the whole matter. You just say some woman basically put out a narrative that black men are bad and she got paid for it. Okay. People put out bad narratives all the time and get paid for it, and then it fizzles away.
I just think what you call it for that particular narrative, it's too much. It's too much negative. It's adding another negative layer of the black men, and we're seeing that too much times. And I think that's the problem. Earlier. There's a black woman that did this as well. Like, wow, now sisters are coming for us. What the fuck? Come on.
Okay, that's starting to make a little bit more sense. Okay.
Well, that being said, like Miss Donti said, we've talked on this subject long enough. Holy War said it doesn't matter because it was 0.0001% of the population. He got his rainbow popsicle over there, and that's all that really mattered to him.
It's a bomb pop. It's the bomb.
You know what?
If he's imagining it being something else, part of
about to say, holy
people, then that's his business, because it's only
just leave that alone,
small
man.
percentage of
leave it alone.
A small percentage of the population.
Talk about bomb pop. Jesus Christ.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments below if you want to add into this conversation.
This guy.
I guess superstar KD's the batteries on his super stunning sunglasses must have died. Mine are in the mail, and they'll probably be just as dusty as me.
Well, I hope I was able to hold my own with all you gentlemen.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We got the ever fantabulous Miss Donti in the house. Thank you so much for joining this afternoon.
No problem. Wow.
And hopefully you'll come back and give us your beautiful, elegant perspective. We always appreciate it.
Oh, not a problem.
And we have our first time
testosterone.
guest here, Mr. Tommy. Thank you, sir, for joining. You know, I see you with the hat leaning to the side. Is that a Bun B hat? No, it's not a Bun B hat. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you'll come back as well.
Nah,
And Hollywood and your popsicles,
Jesus Christ.
you know. Thank you for joining, even late. You know, and we only got a small percentage, the 0.0001% of you sucking on a popsicle like that. But thank you for joining.
Yeah, definitely.
And Mr. Stanley Shades himself with no shades on now because they're dead. Mr. KD, we appreciate you coming here. Okay, so, you know, he probably can't come off of mute because they already dead. But they still stunning anyway.
Is that
Dusty
smoke in the
Boaz
background,
Henry
Donti?
here.
Okay.
Boaz standing for the believer of the Alpha and Omega, the Z representing the last letter in the alphabet. Therefore, it's the Omega. Henry standing for high earning, not rich yet. They not Dusty because they the bomb.com, but I'm still Dusty. We out. Peace.